The other day, I was talking to a group of people and some friends, and they happened to be talking about being rich and being poor, or accepting what they've got and not wanting to be rich and not striving to be wealthy or change their life. I stayed quiet. I didn't really want to join in the conversation and tell them and put my opinion forward, because you can't change someone's belief if they strongly believe that what they're saying is right for them, and especially if they get someone else to agree with each other about the same belief. There's no point in waking them up. There's no point in saying your opinion. So I kept quiet. I didn't give my opinion because it had just fallen on deaf ears. It had been a waste of energy, and they'd have probably thought there was something up with me, I was a bad person, or that's all I thought about, I'm materialistic. They'd have labelled me. So I don't need that. And they were just talking in a general chit-chat, saying that they're quite happy in a job, which is fair enough. They're quite happy. One of them says, I'm quite happy, I've got a roof over my head, I've got food in my belly, and I've got all what I need, and I'm quite happy with that. Well, to me that's fair enough, but he was talking about he had everything to survive. Can't we do better than that? Can't we have things a lot better than that and strive even more? He's settling for being good, but what it's about going for greatness, going for even higher levels of life. What's wrong with that? But he was settled for his mediocre job. He said he'd rather be in a job. Then someone else mentioned, well, being wealthy and being rich, all they want is materialistic things. Being wealthy and being rich is about being materialistic and wanting big cars, flash houses, exotic holidays and beautiful designer clothes. And so they said it's not worth it because it's just all materialistic, is being rich. Well, we know that's not what it's about. They're just the tools. They don't understand that a nice car and a nice house is something what is the tools. And rich and wealthy people along the journey do not buy them things until they are wealthy and rich. It's only poor people what buy things like that, and they're still poor, pretending that they're wealthy and rich. They're the ones what buy big houses and big cars and go on exotic holidays before they can afford it. Rich and wealthy people don't do that. We only buy them when we've actually can afford it. And we only buy them because they're just tools. They are not what we strive for in the beginning. On the entrepreneur journey in the beginning, it's not about the tools. It's not about materialistic. It's about changing my mindset, the way I think, and changing from being mediocre. I want to be better. I want something better than just being mediocre. I mean, if that's what you want to settle for, like these two people in the conversation, that's great. Good luck to them. So I kept quiet. These situations where it's best just being silent. And as he says, there were no way I can convert these two people and these people who were in this conversation, which I happened to be there. There were no way of putting my points forward, and they just says, I'd rather be poor than rich, and all I did was smile, and I just said, no, me personally, I'd rather be rich than poor. And they were saying they'd rather be happy and poor than unhappy and being rich. And I just said, well, I'd rather be rich and happy, because you can have both. And then I left the group, walked away from the group, made some excuse and let them carry on talking about what they believe in. So there's certain times and certain places where you've just got to shut up. You've just got to be quiet and let these type of people all talk amongst each other, the chicken lickings, and let them all talk amongst themselves and let them all convey their beliefs and all agree and be satisfied that their thinking is the right way of thinking, and they're all on the right track, and they're all happy being poor, mediocre. We can't change them. We can't wake them up. It's not our job to save the world from their way of thinking. You concentrate and focus on your goals. You concentrate and focus on you, what you want, and don't listen to the crowd. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people who thinks mediocrity and being poor is righteousness, and you'll go to heaven and you're a good person if you're in poverty and poor. There's no such thing. Poverty is evil. Poverty is the devil's work. Poverty should be eradicated from the planet. Poverty is not good for anyone or any nation. Why would they think poverty and being poor is better than having abundance, wealth, health, and prosperity? Because that's what God is. God wants you to have these things. God don't want us to be poor. And there's no righteousness. It says it all over the Bible. There's no righteousness being poor and happy being poor. I'm sure they're kidding themselves. I'm sure they're lying themselves. It's possibly because they don't want to change. Because when you want to change yourself, you've got to do some work. You've got to put some work into it. You've got to think. And it's hard thinking. And that's possibly why they're settling for what they are. But everyone to their own, if that's what they think. So in your journey towards being successful, rich, wealth, healthy, abundance, prosperity, money, or whatever, freedom. That's what we do it for, freedom. They don't understand that, freedom. If they rather work for someone, make someone else rich, be in a regime, having a limit on their money and struggling, then that's up to them. But we can't wake them up. Don't try to wake them up, because you'll be flogging a dead horse, you'll be wasting your time, and you'll come out being worse anyhow. The people won't think any better of you if you talk about your views about that. There's time and places to talk about your views. Just concentrate on what you're wanting. Go for your goals. Stay tunnel vision. Don't give up, and don't listen to these type of people in general conversation. Just smile, maybe say a little comment like I said, I'd rather be rich and happy than poor. And then I just left him with that and walked away and let them carry on with their futile conversation, all agreeing with each other. Just be aware of this. Keep following me. Give me thumbs up. Give me likes. Give me comments. Keep watching my channel, Peter Corrigan, The Entrepreneur Journey. And let's go together on this journey. Gaining the experience, gaining the knowledge, gaining the wisdom, doing it, the action on the entrepreneur journey. This is what my video is about. Me filming from my phone, no script, no editing software. You see what you get on my video. If I make a mistake or speak wrong, you'll see it and you'll hear it. It's all about me giving content from the experience I'm having on the journey of an entrepreneur and reporting and giving it back to you guys and girls. Live. True, genuine, authentic information about the journey of an entrepreneur. Come along with me on this entrepreneur journey and let's learn together. And remember, everyone, you take care of each other. Bye-bye.